Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are setting up a new payday budget for October. So it's the second week of October, so it's time to get in and set up that payday budget. So this is my grey marble binder that I have on my website. So this is this is September's budget. The fiver savings associated with September, and then we have our October one. So we in our last video went through the check-in and going through the spending tracker and all that sort of stuff, and now we're on to a payday. So what I'm going to do is zoom you out. So what I'm going to do is zoom you in, just so we can get a crack on with this. So it is 13th of the 10th today, 13th of October. And our income this week is going to be Robert, like it always is, because we are pretty much a one income family, because my business isn't making enough for me to take an income. I have to reinvest everything. So the first thing is the pay yourself first. So these are any savings, investments, emergency funds, something that you're working on that will help you in the future. That's how I kind of do that. So we are working on a house deposit very slowly. And we're going to put 90 euros towards that this week. So then you would take your income minus the total of pay yourself first, and you'd get what's remaining for the rest of your budget. Then we have the essential expenses. So these are areas of your life that you need to survive. So like a roof over your head, heating, lighting, clothing, medical, food, that sort of stuff, you know. So for us, it's our rent. We split our rent over 4 paydays throughout the month. Then we have utilities, which is our heating and our gas. So every single week I put 20 euros into that, because that's just to keep it ticking over. I have an emergency, or I have a sinking fund, like a little savings pot for utilities, and anytime we get a bill I take it out. Our bills, our unit rates went up for both our electric and our gas. So at the start of the month, so I'm expecting our next bill to be a lot more pricier. Then we have groceries. It's 100 euros. We have the fuel for the car and the motorbike Robert has, 40 euros. Then we have clothing, which we're going to put 5 euros, and medical is the usual 10 euros per week. So then you'd add them all up, get your total. So you take the remaining from A and take the total away from essential, and then you'd get what's remaining to do out for the rest of your budget. So when you flick the page over, you get your annual costs. So again, these are areas of your budget that you know are going to come every single year, and you're better off just getting prepared for them and putting money away each week or each paycheck for them, instead of scrambling when they come. So for us, it's the motor insurance. So as I said, we have a car and a motorbike. So I just put 5 euros in there to tick it away, so that our insurance is now done for the year. We just paid it last week. So I'm just going to keep 5 euros in there to keep it over. We also have to pay road tax, and then get the car in annual check, because it is older. Again, we put 5 euro in there. If something goes wrong with either the car or the motorbike, we need some money there, instead of dipping into our emergency fund. So we put 10 euros per week in there. Christmas is now done. I'm so happy we got to move some money around in overages that we had from other areas, and we got to finish out Christmas. So now I'm just going to keep 5 euros in there, ticking it over for next year, or if we do need it for this year, it's there, you know. School, again, this is one that's completed, so I just keep it ticking over, usually with 2 euros per week, but we're doing 1 euro this week. And then we have birthdays. So birthdays is birthdays. It's always someone's birthday. So again, to keep it ticking over, we put 5. So if you add them all up together, you get 31 euros. And again, you would take the remaining that you had worked out from your essential expenses down here and take away the total from your annual costs, and you get what's remaining for the rest of your budget. So then you would move on to debt if you had any debt. So again, get your total of your debt, take away the remaining from this total, and you get it. So then you move on to nice things. So these are the second area that you would come to if you'd lost your job or you had some sort of financial burden. These would be the kind of second area that you would come to take away. So these are broadband, and then we have phones. We both have phones. Again, for our bills, we basically do it over 4 pay periods. So then moving on to the rest of the nice stuff, we have like household miscellaneous we're putting 20 euros. Myself and Robert gets some personal money, 23 euros. We get eating out, which is 30 euros. And Robert goes to the gym, and 12.25 is what that's there. So that I think that comes to then 99 euros. And then this will be everything else that comes next. If you find yourself in some sort of financial burden, this would be the first area that you would get rid of. So we're putting 15 euros towards Ava's swimming. A new thing for us is now going to be dance classes for Ava. I'm putting 35 into dance classes. I'm not sure that's going to work out the way I wanted to though. 400 euro, or the 400 challenge, we are putting 10 in glasses. We're putting 10. So we have some weddings to attend next year. So to keep that ticking over for now, we are putting 10. And then for our holiday next year, we are putting 15. So if you add them all together, it's 95 euros. So what I was saying is, if you found yourself in a situation where you had no job, or you were scrambling for money, the first area that will go is everything else. So then if you continue with your financial situation, you just take away the nice things, and then hopefully that would free up a good amount of money that you can still pay your debt. Your debt is the most important part. Then you can start to cut down on some of these areas, maybe not assign yourself as much as you had been. That's the way I would do it. So yeah, that's basically it. So it's nice and shorter this week, but that is the payday budget. So I'm hopeful that we can not go over and continue kind of on this streak where me tracking every single cent that we use in my spending tracker really helps us out and keeps me in line, and putting my most, so this area for us, this eating out, was my most what's the word I'm trying to use, was the area in our budget that I always overspent on. So I started to put that in cash, and it's been working out great for us because I'm more aware that we only have however much it is, So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I try to put out videos 3 days per week. And I'll talk to you if you want any of these products that you saw in today's video. They are on my Etsy shop, which I'll have linked in the description. Thanks, guys.